Wow.
I'm excited to announce that we are going to launch all been waiting for with no cables.
Okay.
I'm speechless right now. That's just a lot of, oh my gosh. This is a completely different video normally from what Vision Paradox does. We normally don't do reaction videos. We don't normally do we don't normally do reaction videos. We just share with you guys tips. We do answer your questions, but this just popped up on the YouTube, and me and Max were together and we're just hanging out. We're just hanging out, and this idea just popped up, and and this just idea popped up, and we said let's do it. And I was gonna do it by myself, but her being super supportive and being amazing, that we decided to hop on this quick reaction video to the updates that Facebook shared yesterday. So Facebook just added some quick updates, some new big changes that are going to be happening with the company and everything moving forward. I watched like the first 3 minutes of it, and we're watching like the super condensed version of the keynote. The keynote's about 2 hours. If you guys have time to watch that, go for it. I don't have the time to consume all that content unless I'm doing something else.
I don't have that much battery.
So we're just gonna watch the 13-minute Cliff Note version of the keynote, react to it.
I don't even know if I have enough memory for 13 minutes.
So I'm hoping like we get this going. So anyways, let's just get right into it.
Everyone, welcome to F8. Today we are going to talk about building a privacy-focused social platform. It's no surprise that the fastest ways that we're all communicating online are private messaging, in small groups, and in stories. So that's why I believe that the future is private. I don't use WhatsApp though. This is the next chapter for our services. So today, we're going to start talking about what this could look like as a product. And importantly, how we need to change the way that we run this company in order to build this. Now look, I get that a lot of people aren't sure that we're serious about this.
that scandal fucked them up pretty bad.
We have the strongest reputation on privacy right now, to put it lightly.
I like how he's taking it on.
But I'm committed to doing this well and to starting a new chapter for our products. So let's start with our messaging apps, which is going to be the foundation of this vision. So for Messenger, we've been focused on rewriting the entire thing from scratch to deliver the best private messaging experience that there is. And now our next goal is to make Messenger the fastest messaging app out there, and to make the app binary size smaller than any of the major social apps. So we've been working on a project that we've called Lightspeed, and we've been working on this for a long time to rewrite the whole thing.
It's pretty cool.
And now we're a few months away from starting to roll this out, and here are some early benchmarks from our lab, looking at how fast this is compared to the other leading platforms out there, and Lightspeed is just going to be much faster. So we've built a great new desktop app.
Well, you and I
so you're going to be able to chat and video chat.
So I'm going to pause right here.
Messenger.
In a native.
Yeah, this I love the fact that they're adding a Facebook Messenger on desktop, because I hate having to open Facebook, and sometimes it lags. I don't know if it happens to you. It lags because all the videos are opening, and then
also with Lightspeed, like you and I primarily communicate on Facebook Messenger, like on desktop or mobile.
Yeah.
So.
And that's how I've been lately communicating with the core team lately.
You with the core team, so it's like we can possibly just get rid of the current one, and then stick with this, so it doesn't occupy as much like drive space on our phones, loads quicker.
Yeah. And one of the things that's interesting is because they say the future is private, so if social media marketing is going to go private, so that means like I'm really curious about how ads are going to work, or how like we build that's where I think it's really going to start thinking like we got to start focusing on building that community.
Yeah.
Like, how we talked in one of our podcast sessions like of like how porn stars have their private Snapchat. It would be like, I don't know, an entrepreneur and his private mastermind chat group. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad that they're finally making a desktop app for
we are launching this on both Mac and Windows. So we believe that a privacy-focused messaging platform has to be encrypted. Now we're
secret
working
conversations.
towards making end-to-end encryption
I,
and
like,
reduced
kind of
permanence.
Yeah, I remember.
Across
I
all
remember using that.
conversations. Now let's take a look at how a private social platform can start to become the center
Google
of your
Allo
social
had something like
experience.
that,
You know,
too,
we're
but
we're
Google
launching a
Allo
Friends
went-
tab in Messenger, and over time you're going to be able to see what your friends are sharing with you across our different apps. So if you follow someone on Instagram,
That's
you'll be able to
nothing
see
too
their
new.
stories. If you're friends with someone on Facebook, you'll be able to see their posts and their stories, and it's going to be all private updates from friends, no public content. And this starts
interesting.
to give you
Ooh, they're coming for
just
you,
a sense
Instagram.
of what is possible with
they are
interoperability
Instagram, too.
between services.
They're letting
And
you
how
share
a
it.
private platform can
like,
start to
Your
be
Instagram story
more
to your
central
Facebook story now.
to how
Yeah,
you
it's
interact with
everything.
friends. We're also making video chat a lot better. We're launching the ability to co-watch videos with your friends. So let's move over and talk about
Like what we're
WhatsApp.
doing
Okay,
now.
like what we're
We've
doing
also
now,
built,
but on desktop.
some ways to share your location privately in real time, and our servers actually never see your location as you're sharing it with your friends. It's very privacy protective. WhatsApp Business is also a big focus,
Oh,
and now we're
WhatsApp
launching a new
Business, huh?
feature for this: product catalogs. So you're going to be able to easily see what is available from a business. All right, so let's talk about payments. Because this is a part of the vision that I'm particularly excited about.
Can
I
that be
believe
like-
that it should be as easy
We can put that as like
to
part
send
of what we do
What?
for them.
Like in
I don't know. I mean, I
in
don't know
our
how it
in our
works,
WhatsApp
yeah.
catalogs, like you
Yeah.
can share the potential, like here are the services of what we do. Yeah, that'd be interesting because
And then we can provide that service, like, I don't know, like with if we're doing like social media management for, like, let's say a client,
yeah,
and they're starting from technically scratch with their social. So is this like include, like, will this just automatically generate itself, or does it have to be like made? Like, does stuff have to be like entered in? Does like, or like, do I have to go into a separate like tab within the Facebook page to say create this thing, like all the offerings and stuff?
I think we're
Like-
I think we're probably gonna have to create that manually ourselves.
Okay, so will that be part of our will that be, can we actually add that on as one of our services
Oh my
to
gosh,
do that for them?
that's right. Because this is right now we're just watching. We're literally watching the evolution of a platform.
Yeah.
And then we can't. For me, you just made me just break through my thought of like old patterns of how Facebook is now. Now we gotta evolve. Like we gotta evolve how we work, the services we have for clients.
Yeah, like not only like it this not only changes how it works for us, then it has to change how it works for our clients.
Yeah,
and
I mean,
what else we can offer clients.
Yeah, that's definitely something we're gonna have to learn.
Yeah.
Learn and then
Everyone's
offer.
gonna learn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
Learn, perfect, offer.
Yeah. I do like the friends thing, or it's like where it doesn't show just the activities in Facebook, but it's all the different platforms that they own.
Yeah.
So it's clever.
All right,
That's
let's
good.
get going.
Yeah.
For
Money
the
to
fun
someone.
Yeah.
As it is to send a photo. So we're already testing this in India with about 1 million people.
Oh, me.
It's being
India's
used a
a big
lot.
country,
The
man.
feedback so far is great. And we're already working on rolling this out in a number of other countries later this year. And you can take a look at what the basic experience is. And now let's turn to Facebook and Instagram. And here we're focusing on groups. We're focusing on stories and more private ways to interact with businesses. So we've been working on a major evolution to redesign the Facebook app to make communities as central as friends. Now, in the history of Facebook, there have been 4 major versions of the product so far, and this is the 5th. We are calling this FB5. It's got a much cleaner look and feel for the app. It puts your private groups right at the center of the experience, and it's a much lighter design overall.
Oh, thank God.
The app isn't even blue anymore. We are also rewriting the Facebook website completely from scratch and redesigning it to make it much faster and cleaner
that
as
looks
well.
so good.
That is cleaner.
That looks amazing.
This one is coming a little later this year, but here's a preview of what it's going to look like.
That looks nice.
We are very focused on safety
It's so
here
clean.
across groups.
I hope there's
And while we're
there's a
recommending
night mode though.
Groups for people to join,
Oh yeah.
we're very focused on making sure that our recommendations and
That's gonna hurt
discovery
the eyes.
services, aren't highlighting groups where people are repeatedly sharing misinformation or harmful content, and we're working hard to completely remove groups if they exist primarily to violate our policies or do things that are dangerous. We're also updating the Facebook icon and refreshing it for the first time since I can remember.
Wow.
To make it a bit more lively and modern. I'm excited to get this app in all of your hands. We're shipping this today.
Is it a different shade of blue now too?
Yeah, it's a different shade of blue.
Everyone in the US is going to be able to get it today and a couple of other places, and we're going to roll it out across the rest of the world over the coming weeks as well. Let's move on to Instagram. So we're launching today a new shopping channel in Explore.
Oh my God.
So you're going to be able to browse things that you may want to buy or are interested in. We're continuing to roll out checkout. So you're going to be able to buy from more and more brands from directly within the app.
Ooh.
That is interesting.
And we're also announcing that
is actually through Instagram.
Yeah.
Because before we'd see ads of like, let's say Warby Parker or Dagny Dover, and like I'll scroll through and I'm like, oh, look, a cool purse, and I'll say there's a little call to action, little button at the bottom and says shop now.
Yeah.
And it's shop now, and I go to the website to buy it.
This is gonna make it. I mean, wow.
It's gonna make it way easier for a company to take my money.
Yeah, because of the user experience is gonna be easier. It's a win-win. It's a really direct sale.
You're not even like, you're not getting taken to, a third-party website, even though the third-party website is the actual account's website.
Yeah, and this will be good too, because say like if a company has a shitty website, it won't fuck them up on that end of the sales.
True. Yeah.
Like, and this is just like, I mean, I think direct sales has still got a while to go, but I think the fact that this is being rolled out, it's happening. It's the human patterns. People are definitely going to be buying directly from Facebook, directly from Instagram, and it's going to make it, and it's a win for them because users then continue using the platform, which is essentially their goal.
And like honestly, like as someone who buys things a lot.
Yeah, I'm imagining like a Jeffree Star ad right there.
Exactly.
Like, because especially since Instagram is so visual heavy, got to get the right creative on there.
Makeup companies and fashion companies are gonna have a field day.
Yeah. Damn.
Anything that has to do with aesthetics.
Yeah.
Field day.
Oh man, this is gonna.
Even like, I don't know, like they could probably even have like other companies that provide services like salons and spas. It's instead of buy now, like it's make an appointment today, or take advantage of this free offer today.
Yeah. God damn. All right. Okay.
Okay, keep going.
Yeah.
Buy directly from creators too. So that means that you're going to be able to support the people who are making the stuff that you love. And I think that that's going to be a pretty big deal. We're building more features on top of stories as well. And there are two that I'm excited to talk about today. The first is that we're making the camera a lot better. We're adding a new create mode, we're calling it, which makes it so that when you're building a story or starting a story, you don't need to start with a photo or a video anymore. You can start by just bringing a stickers or drawing or putting text. So that's a pretty big change to how stories has worked so far. We're also launching donation stickers. So you're going to be able to create fundraisers in Instagram for causes
big
that are important to you that you care about. So I think that
for antics and for
virtual reality have the potential to create much more personal and intimate experiences.
I work for a nonprofit.
Now to make this into an even broader.
Okay, so at my job, I work for a nonprofit, and before I've been kind of, just like kind of giving suggestions, not being really like listened to, mostly because we had one person who as amazing as they are, like they were kind of stuck in just the one way. They're not really big into aesthetics, but hey, she was the second boss, so there's not much I could do. So as soon as she left, a lot of her social media duties were a lot of social media duties were kind of dispersed among the rest of the team, and a lot of it, not most of it, quite a bit of it has been falling onto me, and since then the accounts seem some sort of a rejuvenated look. and our youthful look that a lot, like most of the team agree on and everything. So finally we brought the whole organization into, what year did Instagram stories come out?
2017, I think, August.
Oh yeah. So we finally took the organization into the year 2017 by actually finally utilizing the organization's like Instagram stories. And it's, people are like, everyone's excited about it somehow, so we're gonna keep doing it. And I've been like looking for more ways for people to be aware and for people to donate. Again, it's a nonprofit, so it's a charitable nonprofit. So like through social media, like a lot of our donations have been coming from word of mouth.
Yeah.
And we push asks on our social media all the time, but we don't know if people gave because they saw it. This will actually help us tell if they actually gave through the social media.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Because of the donate button.
It's not that. It's a little harder to track.
Yeah.
And I think, and the support of nonprofits, I think, has grown ever since Facebook has rolled out the whole
the social good. Yeah.
They're like, oh yeah, pretty much like, oh, for my birthday I'm donating here, so which is cool because it helps the charity out and it kind of flaunts the fact that you're giving a giving person. Yeah, so that's cool. That's a really cool. I wish that existed sooner with Antics.
Oh yeah, that would have been. I'm like, trying to apply my knowledge of like nonprofits and like how to do an ask, but like again, it's like super limited. I'm like, I don't know if it's even. I didn't even know if it was worth, like using my time and resources to create an ask post or just kind of do it the old school way and
yeah, I mean,
leave it on the website.
Most of the time engagement drops when there's a direct ask. So it's like,
people don't like it. People don't like being hit up for money,
which is why remarketing ads are a thing. Anyways, move on.
Yeah.
Our platform.
Okay, AR.
We're focused on making it easier to build for. So today we're announcing that we're bringing the Spark AR Studio, and we're supporting both Windows and Mac.
Oh, no way.
We are also going to open our AR beta for Instagram, so everyone is going to be able to build for it. I'm excited to announce that we are going to launch Portal internationally. We're starting in Canada in June, and we're going to be rolling it out across.
Okay, first off, with AR, imagine the things we can do with branded AR filters.
There's already one for at least Jeffree Star has one for, I think, Snapchat.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like,
there's a literal Jeffree Star approved.
I'm pretty sure that like he had to have a company do or someone else do it. Now ease of access to us to just make it.
Countries in Europe
I honestly don't really care for Portal.
So now you're going to be able to make video calls on both WhatsApp and Messenger.
We're doing just fine.
That means that we're bringing
what we're doing
encryption to all video calls on Portal. This is going to be a big year for VR because we are shipping 2 new products.
Okay.
VR?
Oculus Rift S, which improves on the original Rift.
This is much smaller.
Higher resolution display, better optics, inside-out tracking. And of course, we're launching Oculus Quest, the all-in-one headset that we've all been waiting for with no cables.
No cables. Oh, hell.
We're opening pre-orders for both of them today.
I want.
They're each going to be $399.
That is
start shipping within a month.
That is great.
On May 21st.
That's essentially a game console.
Everyone here at F8 is going to be getting a free Oculus Quest.
Mother.
At the end of the day, this isn't just about building some new products. It's a major shift in how we run this company. Because we believe that for the future, people want a privacy-focused social platform. Looking forward to doing this together, and have a great F8.
Okay. Let's talk interoperability.
Okay, what's...
For the first time.
What is this?
We are building the ability...
Oh. Those are 3 different...
Messenger users to be able to call and message not just their friends on Facebook, but their close friends and family on Instagram and on WhatsApp.
What do you mean?
See, do you see that?
You can come to find your
Wait, does this mean, pause it. So does this mean I can message you on Facebook, or you can send me like you can DM me like
I can
you know,
DM
like
you on
we
Instagram.
you can DM me on Instagram, like you know, like let's say you like DM me like a post from whoever,
Yeah.
from like Gary V or something.
Yeah.
And then I can respond to it on Facebook.
That is, yeah.
Okay.
I'm speechless right now. That's just a lot of, oh my gosh.
Okay.
I mean, it's gonna make it easier because we always end up, especially with me and you, like we end up like messaging each other in multiple
On, like,
platforms.
I know.
On Facebook, on Instagram.
Yeah, because like it's, you know, I've obviously if I see a post that, you know, you might like on Instagram, I send it to you on Instagram. Like
yeah.
it makes sense.
But it's gonna be.
Because I have a friend that doesn't have Instagram, so I have to like share it via Messenger, and then it keeps going from there. But with you, it's just a lot easier. It's just like literally send to at Emeroy B.
Yeah, it's gonna make it easier
Done.
for, especially if there are people who are exclusively Instagram or exclusively Facebook.
Yeah.
Excited to make changes
That's
that people have
crazy.
been asking us for.
That's-
Like the ability to save your spot in newsfeed so you can pick up where you
Oh
left
wow!
off.
Save your spot
We're introducing
on the
dark
news
mode on
feed.
web.
Oh, there you go.
Leave your
Dark
eyes
mode.
awake while watching videos. We've completely redesigned the groups tab and make groups discovery
okay,
better
I'm
than
happy.
ever. With more suggestions and a new tool to quickly match you to groups you might be interested in.
Man.
Gaming groups will
I
get
don't
a
like
new
groups.
chat
Well,
feature,
personally.
so members will be able to
Well, groups. I thought groups was gonna be like was gonna be a fail at one point, like because it was so much like spam happening, but
Well, yeah.
people now.
I think if you find yourself in the right group currently, like you're not getting a lot of spam. Like even then, like let's say, my whole thing is I don't like my notifications getting blown up.
Yeah.
So I belong to 2 very active like makeup enthusiast groups
Mm.
or whatever, and let's say I put my 2 cents into like a post, I comment on it one time.
Oh, and then
and-
everyone's like,
All 1,500 members are like, me too, me too, me too.
yeah.
Well, this is my opinion. And I'm like, okay, well, I put my 2 cents in.
I don't want to
and-
hear everyone else's.
Well, no, it's not that. I'd like to hear everybody else's, but when I check on it.
Okay. So it's more like
Yeah.
you on your convenience. So yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, and what's great for groups have mainly been used like another version of like building email lists in a sense. It's like it's super exclusive. People do like $1,000 Facebook masterminds to get exclusive content from them. But yeah. Okay. I'm okay with groups. Gaming communities.
create
Ooh.
subs.
Is this supposed to be like
threads
go against?
for every topic that they have in
I'm trying to
mind.
go up against
Your
Twitch.
local community
Okay.
might be the one that
Or
matters
no.
most.
No.
So
Or
today
Discord?
we're
Still-
introducing the events tab, so that you can find out what's happening
Oh,
around you,
dude.
get recommendations.
I love that they updated this.
Discover local businesses
The
and
events
local
tab?
groups, and even make plans to hang out with friends. And I'm
Oh.
excited to announce that today we're
Hang out with
expanding
friends.
dating to 14 more countries.
Oh my God, Facebook
Coming
dating.
later this year.
For
We're
real?
also introducing something called Secret Crush. Sometimes you have friends on Facebook that you may know more casually. Maybe you met at a party a while back and
Oh
you
my
might
God,
want to
I
see
wonder
if
how
you're
this-
compatible without overstepping or making things awkward. Secret Crush lets you create a private list of friends that you might be interested in. And if your friend also puts you on their list, you'll match.
Wow.
Help more people find more
Ooh,
connections
eat
to the people
shit,
around them.
Tinder.
We've created Meet New Friends. You can find people within shared communities
eat
like your
shit,
school,
Tinder.
your workplace, or your city.
Yeah. Okay. I want to like talk about that
Tinder's
real quick.
about to eat shit
Tinder's
right now.
gonna. They just gave Tinder a run for their money because Facebook's already
Tinder,
got a
Bumble,
huge.
all that shit.
Because you don't have to go through like the whole like meeting with strangers. This is
Yeah.
like with your
And, like,
circle
sometimes
of
if-
friends.
If you're too lazy to build a Tinder profile from scratch, you can link your Facebook to it.
Yeah, and then but this is wow. Because I saw a friend of mine just mentioned this, and then I thought it was a joke, and then and he said in his comment like, oh, let's mess up the Facebook's data by secret crushing all your friends.
What is that? Because I was gonna be like, do you want to try and see how this actually works? I was gonna ask you.
I want to try it. You want to try
Okay.
it? Once it's rolled out, I'm done.
Okay. We'll secret crush each other.
Ooh, it's not a secret
Ooh.
anymore.
Should ask the whole VP team to like secret crush each other.
No, we totally should. Let's see that, and you gotta get everyone like to watch this video too.
Yeah.
Facebook dating, privacy and safety are built in.
Better
Meet
be.
new friends is opt-in, and your activities there is only visible to other people who have opted in.
And I like that they
This is
listen,
something that
that
we
they're
started
listening,
testing in
they're
a
doing
few
their best
places,
to
and we're
update.
really excited to start rolling it
Well,
out
we're
wider.
complaining about
I
the
lead the
platform on
product
the
team
platform.
for new
so.
experiences on
Sure.
Portal. And this summer, we're adding new ways to play games together.
Okay, cute.
Yeah.
Augmented reality puts you at the center of the game. Or you can take turns playing games like Battleship, Yahtzee, or Words
Oh,
with
Battleship.
Friends. You can already add photos from your Facebook feed, and starting today, you'll be able to add your favorites from Instagram too.
Nope.
We're building a new Portal mobile app.
Okay.
The Portal app will let you add photos directly to Portal from your phone, and it'll be available for download in the next few weeks. And through our collaboration with Amazon, we're adding more visual
Friggin'
features
Amazon.
and Alexa skills to Portal,
Alexa
Oh my
skills?
God.
including
Amazon.
flash briefings, smart home control.
Okay.
Quick pause. All right, we have an Alexa skill called Ask VP. Make sure you guys get that as well, especially since we're gonna. It's the flash briefings are now gonna be on Portal. Just thought I'd add that in there.
Yeah. So does that mean we can make videos? I'm kidding.
I don't know.
Prime Video app later this year. We are also bringing Facebook Live to Portal.
Just like Oculus Go, we are bringing casting to Oculus Quest. With a few taps, you can cast your VR experience to your phone or
Oh.
your TV, and friends can join right alongside.
That's
Vader and Noelle
fun.
by ILM X Lab, you're at the very center of an immersive Star Wars story.
With thy command.
What? I just got chills right now.
And not to worry, it's also coming soon to the Rift platform.
Thank you all for joining us this morning. Have a great F8, and I look forward to seeing you over the course of the next 2 days.
I definitely want to get an Oculus now.
I've always wanted an Oculus.
Yeah, because I know VR is like definitely the future,
Yeah.
and I'm looking forward to how we're gonna implement social media platforms or even social media marketing on that.
Mm-hmm.
If it's even gonna be called social media marketing, and then, you know,
At this point, it's just gonna be digital
yeah,
marketing.
it's like it's
It just kind of
VR marketing.
spans beyond. Oh, sorry, beyond, beyond social media at this point.
Yeah, I mean,
Facebook is kind of expanding out. Well, it's been beginning like since forever ago, but they're trying to expand beyond social media.
yeah,
They're leveraging social media, like the fact that it's a social media network, to expand into other things.
yeah. It helps that they have like they're already well established, and I appreciate that they're really trying to listen to the complaints. You know how some companies companies try to just brush it under the rug, and they're like,
Oh,
or-
you mean Niantic with Pokemon Go?
Oh, really? I did not know that story. So like, yeah.
Well, that it's there's a lot of like complaints about Niantic, and people are like tagging them on Facebook, Instagram, everything. Not Instagram, like Twitter, and basically, it's everybody's just complaining about, the Pokemon Go servers, and you've seen the memes.
Yeah.
You've seen the memes, and like, and nothing's changed. They're like, oh, we're gonna add new this, and this. I'm like, yeah, but again, we can't get into the game each time.
Mm.
And the whole with the, I think what was also like everybody's problem was the battery life of their phones. Like, just, it doesn't matter how new your phone is, if you're using Pokemon Go, your phone's gonna be
That
drained
thing was a killer
really
when I was
fast.
playing it. Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I stopped playing after the second gen came out, and at the same time I switched out my phone.
Mm-hmm.
So I was just like, "Gay as Pokemon Go."
So I think overall, like, I'm the main thing I'm excited for, just as from a gaming perspective, is Oculus. So like especially since with casting and like because that's one of the things I think we talked about. Like I want to do a VP segment where we're answering questions while someone's playing a VR game in the background.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm interested in how we're gonna start implementing the private communities and the social media marketing strategies. I think that means that as for each brand that we're working with or each company that we start working with, it's important that we start as we build their profiles, their brand awareness, we start the next level would be we have them build a Facebook group. That way they start creating intimacy because there's a brand awareness side, but then there's
building a Facebook group is going to be a different service.
That would be,
or is this just going to be standard? This is going to be SOP.
Man, I think we might have to like keep it optional until like
tack that on.
Yeah,
okay.
and then we'll tack it on. I don't think it's something that they need immediately, because it's especially if they're new, if we're working with a much more established brand, we'll be like, you need that to get that closeness from your fans. Keep it super, give them exclusive updates. But with someone new, we'll have
give them like first dibs on info on like if they're a performer tour date, something like that.
So that otherwise like it wouldn't make sense for someone who's new to build a Facebook group, and then it's like, it could be minimal. You can invite your friends as a starting point, but yeah. Then I'm intrigued with the messenger and all the how that's gonna everything integrated into one. I'm intrigued with the new interface. It's nice and clean. I like the desktop app. Don't really care too much for Portal.
Never really. I don't know. It nothing about that excites me.
Yeah. So.
Really.
So yeah.
Like my whole thing is again like the integration of like a donate button within Instagram stories. Just as someone who's got some sort of hands in like a nonprofit org, and like I'm pretty passionate about like nonprofits that speak to me in general. And then what was it? Oh, the Instagram shopping.
Oh yeah.
I really want to see how far they can branch out as opposed to just product shopping, like services and everything.
Oh, like buy a service off this one company.
Or again like with like spas, salons, and all that, like
booking appointments.
Book your appointment today, or sign up for blah blah and blah.
Yeah.
Like who was it? Places like Massage Envy kind of have like a membership. So like you pay this much a month and then you get these many free massages like per month, and which you can do with it as you please. You can either use it for yourself, you can give it away, or and then you get like I think discounts on like products that they sell, something like that. Or like you can get, if you go beyond the number of your free services, you have a discount on if you need to pay for it.
So like what I'm curious about is like they're essentially trying to keep everything within platform. Like what's gonna happen with the need of a website? I'm pretty sure it's still gonna be needed for blogging and branding and all that stuff. But in terms of like purchasing, would it still be needed? That's just me thinking out loud. Especially my thing is like with the immediate shopping. I mean, I haven't used it. It's just speculation for me.
A brand could still try to drive, like they could still use like they will always use like the Instagram shopping thing, but let's say they can have an offer where this product is exclusive to the website only. Like let's say let's say sell a bunch of T-shirts and every design is available on Instagram, like through Instagram shopping.
So it's like an Instagram exclusive like merch.
No, website exclusive.
Sorry, yes, you're right.
Yeah, like I want this one particular T-shirt to be available on the website only.
Because I mean, oh man, I'm excited for a lot of this stuff. I'm kind of glad I just took this random detour tonight to watch this, because me and her were just hanging out.
We're like hanging out / working on things.
Yeah, like I was working on some social media stuff. Maxine was working on the newsletter. So and this is how we hang out digitally. So
we work.
Okay.
And you know, like you'd think Portal would be like a good thing for us, but like this is doing us just fine without having to pay extra for anything.
Yeah, and in case this is your first time watching us, is me and Maxine are in a relationship, and it's working because we're in a business together as well. Communication is huge, just a quick tip on that.
So if it works for you, get Portal.
So if it works for you, get Portal. But in the meantime, since we both work in front of a computer, practically
anyway, so might as well.
It just works out for us. Someone who's
I don't see a point in it.
Yeah, so
unless I'm trying to talk to him from the kitchen or whatever.
Yeah. Does Portal track you?
What do you mean?
Like if you move, does the camera follow you?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I think it's just basically a tablet.
Oh yeah.
With speakers on it.
Yeah. Well, it has Alexa, so that means you guys can get Ask VP on Alexa flash briefing. All right. One last thought about everything you just saw.
I mean, I'm pretty excited. You know, the newer features, definitely the cleaner look, and thank God a dark mode.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm positive our creative director Kevin loves the clean look. I love everything.
Because right now, like, it's cluttered. Like, it's cleaner than it was when it first started, but it's a little cluttered still.
Yeah, it's funny because
getting to save where you are
yes.
while you're browsing. Because don't you hate it when you have this fire meme?
Yeah, and then like, oh, that's funny, and then accidentally reloads. You know, it's funny because back in 2006, 2007, 2008, around that time, when Facebook did an interface change, people would lose their shit.
And
like,
I'm never going back to MySpace.
Yeah. And like, now it's like, it's celebrated. It happened to Snapchat, probably about 18 months ago. People freaked out on the new Snapchat interface. Either way, people are going to complain and find something to complain about.
Yeah.
I mean, the way we're looking at it, there's like the possibilities are like going to be crazy. I mean, even the
interface change for Snapchat didn't affect me too much because I barely use it. And at the same time, I know my way around an interface change.
Yeah.
I don't understand why people don't. Like, you use it every day.
Just learn. Take 10 minutes to figure it out. And then, I'm looking forward.
Like you're 80.
I'm looking forward to the AR as well. If I'm gonna play with that because I have like my background in 3D
branded
animation,
filters and all that.
Yeah, I have the background in 3D animation. I feel like I can brush those skills off and potentially use it, and then potentially
offer it as a service.
Yes, because I know one of the things that back in 2015 was a really good idea that people jumped on was creating custom geo filters on Snapchat. That was a big thing. I wanted to hop on it, but I just VP was in its infancy, and we're focusing on Instagram and Facebook, and I just didn't make time for it.
Yeah, because I tried to do that for my friend's graduation before, but I'm like, okay, well, who's going? Me, his family, and that's it. I'm like, okay, no one's really trying to snap this.
That's gonna be badass having our own AR filter. What should it be, like an eye slapping in the face? That'd be funny. I like that one. I really like that one. I'll try to make it happen.
Or like just like a bunch of them, and then like a big one, and then the blinky animation.
The blinking animation.
And then it fades away, and then vision paradox down here at the bottom.
Yeah, that'd be tight.
Yeah. And then Maxine at visionparadox.com.
That'd be cool. If we have our own, our own branded AR filters for our stories, for every individual. Maxine at Emeroy. So when we're telling a story, we have our nice little, nice little, I don't know, lower third or something, or whatever. Or whenever you're talking, a crown's happening, or like demon wings are coming out or something. Like, that's how you know you're watching Maxine's story. Okay, so I'm gonna close it off here. Thanks for watching this reaction video with us. Hope you guys enjoyed the content. I'm not really gonna edit it. I'm gonna leave it as is. So I hope you guys enjoyed the 40-minute video, our reaction to F8, and the potential, the changes that are coming, and and our thoughts and how we as a company can start adjusting it and using it. Just start giving us ideas. And I think the important thing is, as a company and as a group, that we are aware of the things that are going to happen. Don't let it kind of dominate us right now. Focus on the current, be aware of it, and then be ready to adjust as the things come. And I think it's super important, because one of the things that Maxine brought up was the WhatsApp catalog features. That totally like blew my mind of like, oh man, there's a whole bunch of things that we're going to have to update as a company, as a service, and then for us to continue learning and for us to continue evolving. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like it, make sure you hit like, subscribe, share this with friends who you think might benefit from it, and I'm gonna let Maxine take this one. Thanks for watching Vision.
Bye.
Thanks for watching Vision Paradox TV, and we'll catch you guys next time. Peace.